I started here with a sheet that was probably a roll-off sheet from when I did some jelly printing. I'll make a video on that later. But I just watered down some PVC glue and I'm just pasting scraps of paper that I found in a magazine. I just picked something with nice color and texture. It's just one of the layers in this project. So I'm just gluing them on and painting over it with the glue to make a nice smooth surface. You don't have to just use magazines. You can use all kinds of things. I've used concert tickets or stamps from envelopes when people send me cards or anything cool that you collect. And instead of throwing it in the junk drawer, I add it to things like these. So when I flip through my journals, I can be reminded of things that I've done. There's lots of ways you can do this. You can make these labels or tags bigger if you want and put the larger versions in your journals. Or you can use them for handmade cards or other types of art. The uses are endless. This is one of my favorite papers to use. It's just the deli wrap paper, but as you can see through it. And when you glue it on top of other pages, you can see the design underneath. So some of these are just roll-off papers from jelly prints, and some of them I use stamps over them to use in other projects. Here I'm just tearing this deli paper up into little pieces, finding spots that I really like. And I'm going to do the same thing I did with the magazine and glue them randomly all over the page. We'll skip the gluing part, but this is what it looks like when you glue the deli paper on top. It wrinkles a little bit, but I love the texture that you get from that. And this is so much fun. After you let it dry for a little while, you can pick your favorite markers. I love these. And just draw. You can draw whatever you want, but you're not going to see all of these lines together like this because in this case, I'm going to cut these up into small little tags. So you only see lines going through the tag. I like the gold because, I mean, who doesn't love gold? You can use different colored pens. I'm going to stick to the gold and black in this project. And here I'm just scribbling over some areas that I think are too large. I don't want to end up with a solid pink tag. So the smaller you're going to cut these pieces, the more you want to add to it in smaller pieces. You'll see in the end. So you get a little bit of the magazine, a little of the papers and the drawing in each tag. For the next layer, I use my stamps. I like these with the writing, but you can use different types of stamps, like flowers or whatever you have that you like. I love letters. I love writing, even if it doesn't really say anything. I just think it looks cool. You can stamp all different directions. You can use the same ones, or like here, I'm using the smaller writing with some larger alphabet letters. And then I'm going to fill in with a few flowers. You can keep going and do as many layers as you want, but this is going to be the last layer for me on this project. And just fill in all the spaces. Then to create each tag, I love these stamps. I'm not sure where I got them from. I'll try and find out and put the link in the description. But you just frame out each little section, whatever you think looks cool, stamp it, and you're going to cut that out later. And as you can see here, I don't even mind going on to the white part. I think the ones with white from the edge are interesting too. And here's what it looks like when it's all stamped and ready to cut out. You can fit a lot on these little pages, and you can use them for so many different things. Here they are cut out. You can use them for tags or for labeling. I've used them in my kitchen before, and you can match the colors with your house, or you can use them in your journal, which is what I did here. Sometimes I think they're so cool and they're perfect for a specific page, and I like to pick out some of my favorite ones and glue them in my journal so I can flip through and see a little sample of all the projects I've done in the past. Super simple, fun project to do. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'd love to see what you did and how you're going to use your labels or tags. I hope to see you again on the next video. Thank you. Bye.